Hey everybody, this is Relicanth here again, and welcome to another Pokemon Movesets video. Today's video is going to be all about Relicanth, so let's get started by taking a look at this Pokemon's typing, abilities, and stats. So to start things off, Relicanth is a Water-Rock type Pokemon introduced in a Generation 3 that has access to 3 abilities, with the first being Swift Swim, which is an ability that doubles this Pokemon's speed while Rain is up on the battlefield, the second being Rock Head, which allows this Pokemon to not take any recoil damage from attacks that would normally have recoil, such as Head Smash or Double Edge, and the third being Sturdy, which allows this Pokemon from full health to live any one attack from its opponents and survive with at least 1 HP remaining, acting kind of as a permanent focus sash for its ability. But for its stats, this Pokemon is quite tanky, possessing a base 100 HP stat, 130 defense stat, and an okay base 65 special defense stat, which allows it especially to take physical hits very well from its opponents. And offensively, it has a great base 90 physical attack, a fairly low base 45 special attack, and a fairly low base 55 speed stat. However, its speed stat can be remedied in a variety of ways, whether it be through the use of the Swift Swim ability, or a move that it has access to known as Rock Polish, which will also increase its speed stat. But as far as Smogon tiering is concerned, this Pokemon currently finds itself in the PU tier. So with that, let's take a look at the first moveset that I have for you in this video. So for this first moveset, we're going to start by running Relicanth as a hazard support Pokemon for our team. So we're going to start by giving it a careful nature to increase its special defense but lower its special attack, go with the Rock Head or Sturdy ability, and an EV spread of 252 HP, 252 special defense, and 4 speed EVs to give this Pokemon its maximum special bulk possible, as its physical bulk is already very good without any investment. And for the item, going either with leftovers for some added recovery at the end of every turn, or a Chesto Berry to work specifically in combination with Rest if you would like to use that on the set to give this Pokemon a really great recovery option that'll immediately wake it up with the Chesto Berry. But for the moves, the first thing that we're going to go with is going to be Stealth Rock to set up hazards on our opponent's side of the field that'll be damaging them every single time they switch in. And for our second attack, going with the Stab Rock type move in the form of either Head Smash or Stone Edge. Head Smash obviously being the stronger option, which I would highly recommend using with Rock Head, but if you want to go with Sturdy, as that does kind of make sense in a way on a more defensive set like this one, Stone Edge is definitely the next best option to go with, as it is equally as accurate as Head Smash, but not as powerful, but you won't have to take the recoil if you're running the Sturdy ability. Then for your next attack, we're either going to go with Waterfall or Aqua Tail to be your main stab water type attack, both of which dealing quite a bit of damage, Waterfall having a chance to flinch, whereas Aqua Tail can also be a little bit more powerful but does have a chance to miss, so keep that in mind. And then for your last attack, running an additional physical coverage move in the form of Earthquake, or a bit more of a support-based move in the form of either Scald to have that 30% chance to burn opponents even though we're not really using it for the damage, Yawn as a way to potentially put opponents to sleep, Toxic as a way to poison opponents and make it so that they take increased damage at the end of every turn, or Rest, as mentioned before, to work in combination with the Chesto Berry to give this Pokemon a reliable recovery option. As for this next moveset, we're going to be running Relicanth a little bit more offensively, but in a way that seeks to take advantage of its great bulk as well. So we're going to start this one off by giving it an Adamant Nature to increase its physical attack but lower its special attack, and again go with the Rock Head ability. As for the EVs, we're going to put 168 into its HP, 252 into its physical attack, and 88 EVs into its speed stat to give it some solid HP investment, its maximum physical attack possible, and enough speed to outspeed base 65 speed Pokemon it falls a little bit short of outspeeding. And for the item on the set, we can either go with a Choice Band to increase our physical attack while locking us into a move, leftovers for that added recovery at the end of every turn, or an Assault Vest to give this Pokemon some increased special bulk and allow it to take hits very well from special attackers. But for the moves, the first thing that we're going to go with on the set is going to be Head Smash to be our main stab rock type move, which won't have any recoil when being used with the Rock Head ability, and then going either with Waterfall or Aqua Tail for our main stab water type attack. Then we're going to run Earthquake for additional type coverage, which works incredibly well in combination with your Rock and Water stab. And for the last move, running either Zen Headbutt for an additional Psychic type coverage option that this Pokemon has access to, Double Edge for just a powerful neutral attacking option that you can make use of very easily, or even Stealth Rock on this set as well, to allow Relicanth to set up hazards while being a bit more of a threatening physical attacker. But keep in mind that you can't use Stealth Rock in combination with the Assault Vest, as Assault Vests prevent you from using any non-attacking moves. Moving on to the third moveset, we're going to be running Relicanth as a speed boosting sweeper. So we're going to start this one off by giving it a Jolly Nature to increase its speed but lower its special attack, and actually going with any ability on the set, as they all have some use depending on your moves or items that you choose. But for the EVs regardless, we're going to put 252 into its physical attack and speed stats to max both of those out, while putting the remainder 4 EVs into its special defense. And for our moves, the first thing that we're going to go with on this set is either going to be Rock Polish or Rain Dance to increase this Pokemon's speed. Rock Polish boosting your speed by 2 stages, which is advised to be used with the Rock Head or the Sturdy ability, whereas Rain Dance is advised to be used with the Swift Swim ability, as this will double your speed, while also give you increased damage on your stab water moves. But for your main stab rock type attack, we're going to go either with Head Smash or Stone Edge, again for the reasons stated before, whereas Head Smash is advised to be used with the Rock Head ability, whereas Stone Edge can be useful with the other 2 abilities that this Pokemon gets, and then running either Waterfall or Aqua Tail to be your main stab water type move. Finally, for the last move, running additional coverage in either Earthquake or Zen Headbutt, or giving you just a great neutral coverage option in the form of Double Edge, which is a very powerful normal type move that also has recoil, so it is advised again to use this with a Rock Head ability if you choose to do so. But for the item on the set, we can either go with a Life Orb to increase the damage of all of our attacks at the cost of losing 10% of our health every time we damage our opponent, Rock EMZ or Water EMZ to give us a super powerful rock or water type move to make use of, or even running Weakness Policy on this set, which will be increasing this Pokemon's physical attack and special attack by 2 stages when it is hit by a super effective move. And you can actually do this very easily when used in combination with the Sturdy ability, as this will allow you to live at least 1 attack with at least 1 HP remaining, which can make this set very deadly in combination with your boosted speed stat from either Rock Polish or Rain Dance. Finally, for the last moveset of this video, I have a Calm Mind set that I'm going to show off for you that Relicanth can run just for fun. So we're going to start this one off by giving it a Bold Nature to increase its physical defense but lower its physical attack, go with the Sturdy ability, and an EV spread of 252 HP, 252 defense, and 4 speed EVs to maximize our physical bulk, while also putting 1 point into its speed stat to make it just a little bit faster. But for the item on the set, we're going to be going with Leftovers to recover a little bit of HP at the end of every turn, and for our first move, going with Calm Mind, which will be increasing this Pokemon's special attack and its special defense by 1 stage every time you go for this. And to be used in combination with our boosted special defense and special attack, Scald is going to be our main attack on the set, which also has a chance to burn opponents, which could allow this Pokemon to take physical hits from its opponents even better if it does land a burn on them, making this Pokemon very difficult to take out, provided your opponent obviously has a powerful super effective move to use against it. But in addition to Calm Mind and Scald, we're then going to run Rest on the set to give it some really nice recovery, while also removing any negative statuses it has been inflicted with, while putting us asleep for 2 turns. And then for the last option, running either Sleep Talk to be used while asleep to obviously still either get a Calm Mind boost or attack with Scald, or running additional type coverage in the form of either Ancient Power or Earth Power to allow this Pokemon to hit a couple things super effectively, as well as give it some good neutral coverage options in combination with its water type stab. But with that, everybody, that is it for this video on Relicanth, so thank you all for watching, and as always, take care, goodbye, and I will see you all next time.